No, no, you came to me. You came to me. Come on, sit down. What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today I want to talk a little bit about a bad decision I made in the past. I want to be completely clear. I do not regret my polyamorous relationship. I regret the pain and suffering. NANI? But we're not finna talk about that pain. We're not finna talk about that suffering. Today what we're really going to be talking about is actually how that relationship began. So me and Stuart have been having this on and off thing since high school. We dated in high school. We talked about a little bit about that in the video. But we dated in high school, and back then I ghosted Stuart. I'm gonna be real, I ghosted him because things were moving a little bit too fast for me. You know, I was wondering, am I ready to give up that V card? And I really wasn't, so I had to put him on pause. Okay. Me and Stuart got reintroduced after my next, my big girl relationship came to an end. Still kind of something that we shouldn't have really been doing. He was still tied up in kind of a relationship, and I was having my hot girl summer at that point, and honestly I didn't stay in my previous relationship because I had an interest in exploring in relationships and exploring on a more, you know what I'm saying, a more spicy level. I wanted to explore in a more spicy level, and the person that I was with was like, nah, if you want to be with me, you only get to be with me for the rest of your life. And I was like, look, buddy, I'm 19 or something. Like, I'm not that old. I can't be, you know, making that decision for the rest of my life. And that's just how that ended. So me and Stuart, we were meeting up, and you know, hot and spicy. Not too many details. Can't give you all the tea, you know. But we were meeting up that summer, and that was right before I think I went to South Korea. So I go to South Korea, and you guys really came into my life after my hot girl summer when I went to South Korea. And while I was away, I came back to visit home, like around that 6-month time, I think right after my birthday. I came back to visit home, and at that point I was thinking, I don't need a man, I just need a baby, okay? Okay, and I was thinking that, and it was on my mind, like, I want a child. I want a child. I had that strong baby fever. I still have a little bit of a strong baby fever now, but I really wanted a child at that moment. So I hit Stuart up and I was like,
hey, you gonna give me a baby?
And Stuart said,
yeah, I mean, why not?
So once I came back from Korea, like, you guys, if you're interested in the videos about Korea, I got some playlists back below. I'm compiling all the videos together, you know, go check that out. But I got back from Korea, Stuart was like,
hey, was you serious about that baby?
I said,
look, impregnate me.
We was FWBs, and the benefits was me getting pregnant, okay? As long as I was in that situationship with Stuart, I was starting to fall for him, even though, like, we were just meeting up to really bow chicka wow wow. I was starting to fall for him because for me, I can't just give pieces of myself away without growing an attachment to that person, you know what I'm saying? So I was growing attached. Every single body knew that I was growing attached, and I did not know how to stop it. I did not. And Stuart was doing this little thing where he was saying, oh,
I can't be in a relationship because I don't know how to love people and I don't know how to love myself.
Honestly, Stuart was kind of being on that little F-boy stuff, okay? Like, I'm not going to say too much cursing, but he was on some F-boy stuff back then. And I was, you know, I think part of the reason why he was on that F-boy stuff is because a little bit before, I was on my F-girl stuff when I popped into his life and we actually first started to get intimate. I was just like, hey, I want this. give it to me, deuces. Okay, that's kind of how that relationship first started, that intimate relationship first started. So Stuart kind of just wanted that to continue. He's just like, oh, a girl that says boom boom and then deuces? Like, you don't get a lot of girls like that. Well, I realized I'm not that girl anymore. Things have changed. I got a year older, you guys. Woo! Things switched up, and now I'm falling in love with people. Okay, like, sue me. So I started to fall for him, and like I said, he was on that F-boy stuff. Don't want to be in a relationship, can't be in a relationship. I'm too hurt to be in a relationship. And I was over here like,
Let me love you now. Oh, let me love you now. Oh, let me soothe your heart and make you a better person.
we're not gonna get into it. He just wasn't doing people right. Okay, that's kind of my fault. When I went into that relationship with him, that relationship, you know, I was being, you know, my hot girl summer. And so somewhere in this dude's mind, he's over here thinking, I don't need to be in a relationship to get a hot girl summer going on. I tainted your mind. Now I gotta pay the fine, okay? And whew, did I pay that fine? Let me tell you, cause we're moving past this, but every time I think about it, it pisses me off a bit. Let me tell you guys, Aaliyah, that's me. Aaliyah was so in love with this dude. She was like, let's be in a relationship. Homeboy was like, nah, I can't be in a relationship. I don't know how to love nobody. Okay, tell me why. Not even a month later, this dude was in a relationship. So, you mean to say you didn't want to be in a relationship with me? It wasn't you weren't ready for a relationship, you couldn't be in a relationship, you don't know how to love nobody. It was just, you don't want to be with moi. And honestly, had you had told me that from the beginning, I wouldn't have stuck around. I would have been gone. I wouldn't have had to worry about that. I wouldn't have had my feelings hurt. But nah, homeboy was playing games. Playing games. So this is why Stuart likes to have this little idea in his head that me being in my third relationship, me starting that relationship was kind of like payback for when he played games in the summer. Nah, I'm finna get y'all the scoop.